Life can feel like swimming through peanut butter at times. This video shares powerful insights on how to move out of stuck to experience more vitality. This isn't a replacement for professional advice, so seek help if you need it. Let's check in right now. On the stuck to vitality continuum, where would you say you are? And would you say your momentum is moving you towards stuck or towards vitality? I know it depends on many things, but check in right now and plot the dot of the current state and the direction of the arrow. I did this with a group of leaders as part of a personal growth coaching intervention. We discussed this model once a week for 4 weeks as they explored what drove their current state and, more importantly, what was fueling their momentum toward vitality. They concluded with 5 big insights that form the basis of my key actions today. Insight number 1 is that vitality is an inside job. Yes, circumstances matter, but vitality starts with awareness, commitment, beliefs, and what you do. Insight number 2 is that everything in life is your teacher. Everything improves when you frame your life as living in a gym rather than a torture chamber. Insights numbers 3 and 4 are shown in the movie Groundhog Day. You grow and serve your way out of a stuck place. And the final insight is to focus on what you can control and do it with excellence. Let's unwrap key action number 1, and that is starting with the inner work. It's meditation, but keep it simple to make it effective. Michael Singer, author of Untethered Soul and other life-changing books, teaches that relaxing into present moment awareness and releasing everything else does more than anything else you can do to release stuck energy and reveal more vitality. Right now, relax into the awareness of being aware. Release expectations, emotions, and give space to any thoughts you might notice. The real you is the one who can witness the activity of the mind. Singer emphasizes attempting to change the outer world to create happiness results in short-term shifts, but lands you back to where you started. The inner work, per Singer, is the most impactful activity when it comes to vitality. Other teachers, such as David Hawkins in his book Letting Go, agree that living in a place of surrender addresses the root issues of healing, vitality, and revealing the pure light of the soul. That would certainly feel better than feeling stuck. Doing the inner work to free yourself often reveals your beliefs or frames. That's key action number 2, allowing yourself to change how you see or frame life. A rainy day is a good example of frames. Is it bad or good? That depends on your frame. To the bride who dreamed of an outdoor wedding, rain is the worst thing that could happen. To the farmer who prayed for rain, it's the best thing that could happen. To the introvert who loves to read, it's an opportunity to curl up with a good book. How you frame life and what happens drives your emotions and how you experience life. The leaders I worked with believed that when they saw life as a gym rather than a torture chamber, everything improved, especially their vitality. The journey to mastering your frame starts with awareness, the kind of awareness that comes with the awareness meditation of relaxing and releasing. Yes, these key actions work together. Experiment with your frames or the way you choose to see life. Michael Singer encourages his readers to appreciate the beauty of each moment, the miracle of life, and that there's a you in there that is here on this planet at this place and time. Seeing the miracle of the moment is a frame, just like seeing life as a gym. Frames, or how you see life, might feel like a given until you start to play with options. And those options, once embraced, make a huge difference in your vitality. Speaking of vitality, let's unwrap key action number 3, which is all about growth and the role it plays in health, healing, and vitality. Carl Jung, in an interview at the end of his career, revealed the process that transformed so many of his patients. Jung said, his patients were dealing with issues that were fundamentally unsolvable. Wait, what? Yes, he said they moved to healing and vitality when they began to get a vision, seeing a point on the horizon that inspired growth. Jung said, they outgrew their problems as they moved towards their vision. That's why I call key action number 3, outgrow the plateau. It starts with vision, a desire, a point on the horizon that captures your interest. Growth is one of the key lessons that the movie Groundhog Day shows. Bill Murray's character focused on things in his control, especially daily growth as he learned to play the piano and many other skills. Back to the stuck to vitality continuum, when my leaders dug into why they felt stuck, it didn't yield much because there are many reasons or perhaps no reason. But when you shift your focus to what you can control, especially growth, vitality shows up again. Groundhog Day reveals key action number 4, which is to serve. A sea that receives but doesn't flow out is called dead. After losing her husband to a tragic accident, the grieving widow found herself dealing with an unsolvable problem of grief. She engaged in personal growth as much as she could, found solace in a support group, and found the most vitality in being there for people going through similar circumstances. Don't feel guilted into serving. Experiment and see what works best for you. Key action number 5 brings all these actions together in what I call surrendered excellence. Back to our leaders who spent a month thinking about the stuck to vitality continuum, they concluded that doing what is in your control with excellence creates momentum like nothing else. I couldn't agree more. Small things create momentum, and momentum is the key to moving toward vitality. But surrendered excellence is next-level momentum in that it focuses on what you can control, releasing anxiety or other emotions that might keep you stuck while doing your best. Surrendered excellence might lead you to do things that fear has kept you from doing. I watched a comedian bomb one night as she tried out new material at a small club. It was painful to watch. I tried to cheer her up after the show, but she was fine, unfazed by what happened. She explained, "Oh, I was trying out new material, workshopping. This is part of the process of finding good material. It's all good." I realized at that moment that she was living in surrendered excellence. She had let go of the need for immediate approval, her fears, all that held her back as she did her best. By the way, that's key action number 1, relaxing and releasing inaction. And her frame, key action number 2, was healthy in that her comedy set was just workshopping, trying out material. And she valued the feedback because it fit her vision of where she was going. That point on the horizon that had captured her attention and inspired growth. That's key action number 3, or growth. It would be a stretch to say that she saw comedy as service, so I won't go there. And this all came together as she served her vision with surrendered action, just as it will do for you. Where are you on the stuck to vitality continuum? Regardless, the journey to vitality is an inner journey that starts by relaxing and releasing and gets easier when your frames are healthy, such as seeing life as a gym. Carl Jung was right in that most of our problems are fundamentally unsolvable. We must outgrow them. Serving is a great way to help others as you help yourself regain vitality. And above all, explore surrendered excellence, doing what is within your control with excellence, releasing fear, anxiety, all concern for what you don't directly control. Thanks for joining us today at the Change Capability Institute. We'll see you in another video.